Good morning everyone and welcome back to a new roundup of the daily gaming news here at the New Byte. My name is Narcissus and let's just jump right into it. Splinter Cell, that series from Tom Clancy which has not seen a new entry for quite some time, which at least, got an appearance in the Ghost Recon Wildlands game with a free update just recently. Well, maybe gets a new game soon. Well, we'll see. Because Julian Garretti here actually is on Twitter and he went and did a thing. Let's put it at that. He says, working on the next Splinter Cell with Dan Hanau and Ron Kemmer in Lyon. Can't wait for E3. Crossover with the Crew 2 with Ed Fergus. Only missing Ghost Recon and Rainbow Six game, but on their way. Far Cry 4, another Division 2, Rainbow Six Siege, Ghost Recon. Yeah, we don't really know what that means. Julian Garretti is, of course, a creative director at Ubisoft. And what we can say is, maybe a joke. He says, please don't retweet, I might be in trouble. There's Greg Wolf Chin, which is a Ubisoft PR associate director. He says, turn your phone off. It's a bit back and forth, and we can't really tell if it's a joke or not. If it is a joke, I think it's funny. Right, we can talk about it at least, and I would really love to see a new Splinter Cell game. Maybe they're testing, what feeling about that is, but it's not really an announcement. Can't really trust them to say, oh yeah, it's definitely happening. We don't know anything about a game maybe coming, but still, it's quite interesting to see how things go sometimes if you have someone in a very big position, like as a creative director, for example, tweeting out things that he may not tweet about. Or maybe he's free to do so if it's not real, I don't know. What we do know though, of course, is that World of Warcraft Classic will come out in August 27th. And there's actually also a closed beta happening very soon. And that will be from May 15th on, when players will be invited to closed beta and you can have even more stress tests throughout July. So there's a link, of course, in the description below. There's also a sign up link. And yeah, if you're excited for World of Warcraft Classic, let us know in the comments down below. Then Rockstar actually buys a part of Starbreeze, and that's actually the art studio that's placed in India, and it's the Dhruva studio of Starbreeze. For $7.9 million US, actually that studio changes over to the Rockstar India division, and they are already working 500 people, and now with the art studio Dhruva, they have 300 additional people working there, leading to, 800 people in India alone working for Rockstar, working on localization and other things. That's great actually to see how they are going to grow with that market, and they definitely need to do that. Think how many Indian players are there. And then in update news, we also have a Super Mario Maker 2 Nintendo Direct happening here at around midnight for Central Europe, or 3 PM Pacific time, 6 PM Eastern time. Check it out on the Nintendo socials, for example, twitch.tv/Nintendo, or on the YouTube channel Nintendo. Beat Saber will finally see a release, since they say, it may be a bit arbitrary, but we're going to release the game out of early access into full release on May 21st. Reason for that as well, the game is at a stable version. We are finally releasing a promised level editor, and all features are in the game that they want to have there from the beginning. Plus, all Beat Saber versions will now unify. There's still some things that they actually said that are not going to happen. And that is from the Twitter actually. PlayStation VR won't get the level editor, and the mobile version of Oculus Quest will also not see that level editor happening. So I'm assuming the unification is mainly regarding the plain Beat Saber. And last but not least, we also have, of course, a new mod. And this mod actually focuses on Nier Automata and Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Because yes, actually 2B is now the player of Sekiro. And I gotta say, yeah, this is quite silly, but also quite fitting, with her sword abilities already there, and, she's kind of cute. So if you want to check that out, also check out the links in the description down below.